Hi, my name is Dan Returan. I'm a senior nursing major, and I just wanted to share how the Lord's been working through my life during my time at HCU. So surprisingly, I had not originally planned to go to HCU, and the only reason I went was because I knew my brother attended the university, and I heard that it had a really good nursing program. And now looking back, it had been one of the best decisions I've ever made. It's come clear to me that it's been God's plan all along for my life as a student and as I approach working as a nurse. When I started college, I was at a crossroads in my faith. I was lost, I was confused, and I was very hesitant about my faith. I sort of wished that I could be ignorant of what God, sort of provided. But when I came to this university, I had a hope that God would kind of work through the university to allow me to make a decision for Him, and a real decision for Him. And God has impacted my life in many ways during my time here, and I just wanted to focus on just three things that God has blessed me with during these 4 years: community, direction, and purpose. And so God has blessed me with a supportive and authentic Christian community. When I came into college, it was still during COVID. And so we were still wearing masks and having, classes on Zoom. And so community was basically non-existent and something that was not practical at all. Freshman year, which is supposed to be like one of the most exciting things of your college career, where you make friends, it wasn't possible. And I had felt pretty lonely. But what God has done in that time was this, He put people in my life that needed to be there and removed those who didn't. I got invited into a small group with the Baptist Student Ministry, and through them, I got to study scripture for the first time, just something I've never done before, and I got to create genuine friendships that truly reflected Christ. As I grew in my faith and drew closer to God, the direction I needed to go, the purpose, was something that grew clearer to me. I knew, once again, that I wanted to study nursing, but that dream by itself had no substance because I had not brought it forth to God, and He has not blessed that dream, sort of said, hey, this is something I need to do. And so for me, that was just my dream as opposed to what God was calling me to do. Through my coursework with nursing and reading and studying literature and scripture with the Honors College, I got to see how God was calling me to serve others, both physically and spiritually, on this campus and in pursuing my vocation. And so some ways I've looked was through serving through various clubs and organizations, on campus, volunteering, and going on mission trips. And so throughout my college experience, through nursing specifically, I believe God has given me a heart for service, compassion, leadership, and education. And so through these challenges and struggles of nursing school, because it is very hard, God has sustained me. That's one thing I learned very closely. And, He provided me with the finances when I thought, I would have to work another job, to help my parents pay for college. He provided me with the drive, the energy, and the hunger to wake up at 4 a.m. for clinicals, driving 2 hours to clinicals and then being there for 12 hours. He's provided me with a community who always encouraged me whenever I wanted to give up. And so He's always opened the right doors for me and closed the wrong ones. In fact, God has blessed me with a job after college, in one of the best children's hospitals in the nation, which is just one of the many blessings that He's given me. And so through the people He's put in my life and the distractions He's removed from my life, I stand here today as a testament to the abundance of what God can give, and through this university as well. And so if I could leave with one thing today, I would just say be open-minded and be curious about faith and about God. I mentioned at the beginning of my journey, I was at this crossroads in my faith. I knew what the world had to offer, but I was kind of hesitant and kind of closed myself off to what God is and, the abundance that He can bring. I never knew about the fullness of God until I opened up my mind and my heart genuinely and just completely just sought Him for myself and made, BSM, we call this adult decision for Christ. And so we're in our formative years. And so if I could leave with one thing, I would just say be curious, ask questions, and just have an open mind to what God can bring through your life. In Jeremiah 29:13, it says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." And so seeing how God moved to this campus and helped me grow in my faith, find direction in my vocation, and find my true purpose, I'm confident that He can do the same for you. So thank you.